So, as you all know, I've been doing some introspection listening to Johnny Cash's Hurt, and it has given rise to a lot of memories that I've had growing up and made me question a lot about myself, which is real, and what is more of a mask or a farce. Am I a really good person, or am I just someone who pretends to be, or secretly is not? That's when I'm recording half in the light and half in the dark. Well, here we go. First thing off, have I really been a good brother to Cameron? Or did he deserve a hell of a lot better? Yeah, I've been there for him, you know. I loved him with my heart. I have been to a lot of his performances and I've always stood by him. But there's also been times that I've actually hated him in my heart. And sometimes in our fights I'd actually choke. I would actually fucking choke him and leave marks on his neck from doing it. And the night of his suicide, it could have called him. Or it could have made plans just come up for dinner. And who knows, he might be here now. And I remember as a kid, one night, it was either go to a performance of his or baseball game. They wanted blues in. I guess you can tell which decision I took. Some fucking great brother I was. In terms of other things, like a great teammate, I haven't called a great teammate before. Yeah, I'm always there for my teammates. You know, I'm a great supporter. You know, like I remember junior high basketball, you know, when my teammates got close, I was there patting on the back on the bench, you know, let them know I was there, that I was back. There was also a time, and this also goes to honesty as well, that at junior high for basketball, one day the luck or the little drawer or whatever it's called that covers the little window where the concession stand is, it was unlocked. I was able to open a bit. I told some teammates and said, hey, should we let someone know? And my teammates decided to take a Gatorade bottle from it, so it was accomplice to theft. And worse, they decided to put it in a teammate's locker that I saw and witnessed. And when they tried to bust us, or when the janitor tried to bust us, you know, I acted dumb, you know. And then when he told my coach and everything, you know, I lied and I said that I had nothing to do with it. Great fucking teammate I am in the end. Allow someone else to take the fall for something I was an accomplice to. Instead of doing the right thing and fessing up, or telling or finding someone of staff and saying, hey, you know, the Georgia concession stand, the men one is unlocked and someone could easily go in. I didn't do that. I strive for honesty, but in the end, you know, I'm a liar. I have a crown of thorns and it always sits on my chair of lies. Not only did I lie then, I've also lied to my parents a lot. On a lot of things, you know. And now a question, do I despise Trump for lying because I value truth and honesty? Or do I despise him for lying because I myself am a liar? And it reminds me a lot of myself and that I'm a huge fucking hypocrite in that respect. Nothing wonder is, like, for Boise State, I'm really a fan for the hell of it. Am I a great fan because I truly am? Or is it because it allows me an escape to not think about all that stuff, to not think about my brother's suicide, to not think about the negative aspects, to just free myself, to just have my focus on something outside of myself, and to take pictures with other people and make them happy, whereas I'm, deep down, I guess, I'm more miserable and racked with guilt. So, yeah, I don't like to hurt others, but I have. Again, I punched my brother in fights, and I've also choked him. And also, one night, my parents and my brother and myself were watching the Crawling Aya monster film that was black and white, scared the living shit out of me. And, well, I didn't know at the time, but my mom thought it would be a funny idea to try to scare us, my brother and I, afterward. She imitated noise, and I was probably inches away from punching her in her face. That's so scared I was that night. That's a trauma, mental scar that always lived with me, is what if I hadn't? So ultimately, I'm a liar and I hurt people. And yet at the same time, I also love people and I don't want to, and I'm more comforting and supportive of people. So I guess what I'm really trying to say is, do I deserve to love and be loved? Do I deserve a family that I could look in the eyes and say, you shouldn't lie, you shouldn't hurt people, when I am guilty of sin and hell for doing those same things? Or do I deserve, rather, to be single for the rest of my life and to die alone? Is that really what I deserve? Do I deserve to graduate from Boise State, to keep trying for a degree? Or do I deserve, rather, just end my career at Boise State? Because because of spring semester last year, when the whole conversion was going between the old Broadway being torn down, new one, I was a shitty student and never attended classes after March or like late February. I stopped attending classes, stopped doing my work. Again, primarily partly because of the fact that I didn't have much energy, because a lot that was going back and forth from the Park Center Albertsons. Do I really deserve, with that and my GPA now about little under 2.0, do I really deserve to keep trying and eventually graduate from Boise State? Or should I just face the facts that I'm a shit student and withdraw from Boise State? In the end, I'm internally lost in my mind, trying to figure out who and what the fuck I really am. So yeah, that's pretty much it in about 7 minutes.